welcome back, and welcome back. Today we are going to be making my French toast sandwich, or some call it a Monte Cristo, but it's a French toast sandwich in my house, all right? We're going to be using the crafted brioche style bread. This stuff is marvelous, great for sandwiches, great all the time, every day. We're going to use some real maple syrup, a little vanilla, ground cinnamon, some nutmeg, a pinch of salt. We're going to need a little bit of regular old, if I could get it out, vitamin D milk, some sugar, butter. I'm going to use the Gouda, but you can use Swiss. You can use any kind of cheese you want. And then the ham, some deli ham. There's our shot. And did I say eggs? There's your shot of everything we're going to be using. Let's get cooking, you guys. All right, I put 5 eggs in here. One thing that I didn't show you that I am going to put in here is ground ginger. Just about a tablespoon. It gives it that little something something. And then I'm going to go in with that nutmeg. Almost a tablespoon of that. Just a teaspoon of salt. Kind of set off all that sweetened sugar that we got going on. And then about a tablespoon of ground cinnamon. And then we're going to put in, I would say, maybe a couple of tablespoons of sugar. And then just a dollop of this, I can't talk today, about a teaspoon of vanilla. And then we're just going to mix this together. Well, I guess I should go ahead and add the milk. And I would say not very much. Maybe about 1/4 of a cup. So I'm going to go ahead and mix this together so I'm not hitting the metal up against this and scraping your ears. I'm going to mix this up. I'll be right back. Alright, this is what you want your batter to look like. All mixed up and ready to rumble. I'm getting that bread out so we can go ahead and start dunking and going. Get your little, whatever you're going to cook it in, get it rolling, ready to rumble. Look at this bread. I want you to see this bread. If I don't drop the loaf, look how good that bread looks. Can you see that? I'm telling you, now you see why I say this is the perfect bread. Oh my goodness. I don't know if you can see the color of that yellow there. Like a butter bread. Oh my goodness, this bread is so good. And I don't eat a lot of bread, but this bread is good. I'll be right back. Alright, as you can see, now I'm going to butter this pan just a little bit. Right before we drop that French toast right on in there. Get that butter in there. And if you don't want to use butter, I don't know what other substitute to tell you. There's just nothing like butter for this dish, okay? And now we're going to get that French toast right on in there. I'll be right back. Alright, here we go. Dump. I can get a hold to it. And then we're just going to stick it right on this pan. I like this particular pan because I can do 4 at a time. And that's what I'm going to do. Put 4 on here. Alright, I'll give you another view. Okay, you see I've got a little extra butter in there. That's just what I like to do. It makes those edges crispy. So I'm going to cook 4 of these at a time. It only needs a couple of minutes to each side, depending on your stove. I'm cooking this on a medium-high heat. Cook your French toast how you would normally make it. Seasonings and all. Whatever you would normally do to your French toast, that's what you want to do right here, okay? A couple of minutes, I'm going to flip it, and I'll be back. Yum, yum, yum. And you only really need about 3 eggs for this particular dish if you're just going to make the sandwiches. I'm making additional French toast, which is why I made the 5, okay? Alright. And depending on how many people you're going to feed, you might need to adjust this recipe a little bit, alright? Okay, I'll be back. This is what one looks like. I haven't flipped the other ones yet, but this is what she looks like. Isn't she pretty? Alright, I'm going to flip the other 3. Told you about 2 to 3 minutes each side. So I'm going to knock out all this French toast, and I'll come back when it's time to start assembling and going to the next thing. I'll be back. All right, French toast is done. Some pieces are missing, of course. My family. Pieces are absolutely missing. Okay? Absolutely. Let's get to building these sandwiches. I'll be right back. Now, before we start the process of, we got to make some eggs. Before we put together that, I'm going to put in a pinch of salt. Got to put a little salt in your eggs. You got to. Ain't no way around it. And a little bit of pepper. So about a teaspoon of each. Don't take much. Scramble those babies on up. I'm doing 4, but according to how many sandwiches you are making, I would definitely do, say, 1 egg per sandwich. And then you're going to see what we're going to do with those. All right. So I'm just mixing that up. And then I'm going to take it to the stove. One more again. Yes, one more again. You can put milk in here if that's what you choose to do. If you like milk in your eggs, fine. Make your eggs how you like to make them. Your kitchen, your rules, your food. All right, I'll be right back. All right, I've already got this pan heating up. I'm going to put in a little dollop of butter. And then I'm going to put enough eggs in the bottom of this pan just to coat it. Okay? Because I'm only going to be making 3 sandwiches, but I had 4 eggs. But I like to have a little more eggs, so I don't have to go back to the drawing board and crack another egg open. Because I can always scramble that up. And like I said, we're just going to put enough egg at the bottom of this pan, merely just to coat it, okay? That's all you need. Almost like making an omelet or crepe. I said a crepe. That's a pea crepe. So just enough to coat the bottom of that pan. We're going to let that go for a little bit. Just going to let it cook for a minute. And I'll be right back. 1 minute. I'll be right back. All right, it's been a minute. If you can see those edges, you can't see that. You can see over here. Can you see over here? See how those edges move? Can you see how that cheese? Let me change my angle altogether. Hold on. All right, what I wanted to show you was, if you can see how that moves like this, then that tells you that it's time to go ahead and lift it up. But I'm going to have to put you back on the tripod. Hold on. Okay, and what you want to do is you want to fold in the ends. Just kind of fold it up on both sides. Kind of like you're doing an omelet. And fold her up. Just a little bit. Don't want her to go up that high. It'll come down because you want it to make about the length of your sandwich. Then I'm just going to kind of flip this over just to make sure that inside is done. And I'm just going to do that a couple of times, okay? Does not have to be perfect. We're just getting that fried egg in the inside of our sandwich. That's it. All right? I'm going to do this 2 more times. I'll be back. All right. I've got these on a cookie sheet. I'm just going to kind of fold these a little bit. It's going to make pretty for presentation. Don't have to do this step. I'm going to put 3 pieces of ham on each, well, just on this side. That's what I'm going to do. All right. And you can absolutely use turkey for this. Like I said, your kitchen, your rules. You can do anything you want in your kitchen. So you can absolutely use turkey and ham. I've always just traditionally made mine with ham. It's the way the kids always liked it. That's the way I've always made it. But like I said, your kitchen, your rules, your food, you can do whatever you want to do. And remember I said put it on the broiler. Get that baby going. I'm just going to use 1 slice of cheese. I'm going to put this in the oven. You just want the cheese to get melted. This is going to cook a little bit. So we're going to give it anywhere from 2 to 3 minutes. Depending on your oven, it may only take 1 under the broiler. Don't walk away. Don't leave it. Pay attention. We don't want to burn or waste no food. So I'm going to put mine in for a minute, and I'll come back and let you see what she looks like. Better yet, 2 or 3 minutes. When she's done, I'll let you... Look, my oven's ready. She said, come get me. Okay, as you can see, the cheese has melted. A nice little round little circle there. I'm going to take that egg, put it right there on top. Close this baby up. And our sandwich is done. I'm going to dress her up a little bit, get her ready for her close-up, and I'll come back and let you see what she looks like. I'll be back. There she is. Put a little strawberry with her, but there she is. Look at all that yum, yum, yum going on up in there. Things made easy with Gigi. All day, every day. Stick with me. I'm telling you. You're going to find something new to make every time. A different twist. Just a different way of doing things. You see what I'm saying? Look at that. Please like, subscribe, and feel free to share. Just sprinkled it with a little powdered sugar. Just for the pretty. Everybody be blessed and stay safe. Know that you're going to see Gigi next time. And as you can see, got the little syrup. You can drizzle it with it. I warm mine up. You don't have to. Completely up to you. Everybody be blessed and stay safe. Gigi, see you next time. Take care, you guys.